Plastics take the stage at an international exhibit in Amsterdam. The ingenious alchemy of coal and oil provides the material. Ingenious machinery presses and stamps and molds the material into a wide variety of products, articles for household use, as well as tools for industry. The horizons of plastic are lengthening and strengthening too. In the world of tomorrow, plastics will certainly call the tune.
When walking along the Yarra River here in Melbourne, it's hard not to find rubbish all along the way. With each new day, the tide brings to the shores a staggering amount of single-use plastic in the form of bottles, bags and packets. With my anxiety about Australia's recycling crisis growing within the wake of the news that we don't have the facilities to process our plastic, I've begun trying my best to do my part. Other people too are eager for change and are looking at their shopping habits to make a difference. Muir is one such person. She is just beginning to transition her home and her kitchen away from single-use plastics. Kira's journey is a realistic view of what it's like to change our habits in regards to how we shop. When did you start thinking about wanting to change how you shopped for food?
I decided to change thinking about how I shopped. I guess when we had an Aldi open up 2 doors down from where we live, and the convenience factor of going up there every night was, great to start off with, but then I kind of realised, buying lots of pre-packaged bits and pieces, and so many of Aldi's vegetables are wrapped in plastic, and I just noticed how much we were throwing away, and I thought I'd like to make a little bit more of an effort to not buy things that way.
Online, a quick search on YouTube will bring up a long list of people who are a part of what's called the zero waste revolution. But if you're like me, seeing people present their perfect zero waste kitchens can be intimidating and can make the task feel huge and unattainable. Sometimes social media filters out the truth, the trials, and most importantly, the mistakes.
Do you think it seemed harder than you first expected when you kind of started on this journey?
For me, I think it seemed daunting because I felt like I wanted to throw out everything bad that I had in my house and start completely fresh, and it just seemed like a really big task and an expensive way to do things. It doesn't have to be this big, bold statement like I'm doing this now, and there's room for error as long as you're trying your best and, making the right choices where you can, I guess.
Kira's partner Ross is uncertain that her vision for a zero-waste house is achievable. He works full-time and tends to choose convenience over sustainability, especially at the end of a long working day.
So my thoughts on a low-impact lifestyle. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Is a great idea. Is it achievable? I feel like us as a society trying to do our best, but it doesn't seem like something that we can really do by ourselves without some help from governments, I reckon. My experience with the bulk food store was only issue I found with it would be, again, hours, opening hours, locations. Very hard to get to. And also you need to know what you want to be able to go there because everything's very raw, so recipes are a must.
And Ross has a point. Bulk food stores and fresh food markets are available, but not 24/7 and don't seem to be designed for convenience. He is one of millions of Australians that live a busy lifestyle, and his choices to shop sustainably are few and far between. Our current food shopping system is based on convenience that ultimately revolves around single-use plastic. Our shopping habits are only just catching on, and the sustainable options currently available seem to be only serving a handful of people who have the liberty of time and money to do so. What I've learnt from speaking with Kira and Ross is that there are people out there thinking about their impact on this planet too. Even when the going gets tough and our options are limited, our attitudes towards plastic is changing for the good.